Hey, what up, everybody? Today was Wednesday, good old main event television on TV tonight. I've always been a big fan of WWE's main event, but tonight's show honestly wasn't the best one they've done in a long time. As always, you got three matches. First match was pretty good. You had The Miz going up against Cody Rhodes. First thing that I noticed when the show started was that they took Ricardo Rodriguez off of commentary for the show. He was a little bit different on commentary. I thought that he was the only person in the world that they could stick on commentary to make The Miz look good. Then I also noticed that The Miz wasn't in the match. Or I apologize, that The Miz wasn't on commentary because he was in the match, which immediately I was like, alright, they've improved the show drastically. They've got the two worst commentators off of the commentating team, and they added Wade Barrett to it to boost up the match with him going into the pay-per-view at Payback and going up against The Miz. Wade Barrett normally does a really good job on commentary. If you remember the one time on Monday Night Raw when his movie was coming out and he turned into Hollywood Wade for 1 week, for some reason they didn't continue on with that. Maybe because the movie didn't do what they thought they were going to do, and maybe they just thought that they got as many DVD sales as they were going to get. They could just drop it and move away from it from then on, act like it never happened. It could just be what it was. But honestly, this wasn't his best night on commentary. I don't know if maybe he didn't have a big chance to prepare. There was a few things that he threw out there that I didn't know that he probably would have only gotten if he actually went and talked to the Usos, maybe. But he kept saying the same damn thing over, that he wanted somebody to break somebody's tendon and break somebody's knee and break somebody's leg. I think he honestly said it in all three matches. But I really liked Cody Rhodes versus The Miz. Cody Rhodes is a guy that's been getting the shaft since January. I mean, so it's been a good 6 months of nothing for Cody. The Miz, who is fighting for the Intercontinental title, the title that he won at WrestleMania, and he lost the next night. He's going up against Curtis Axel, and I guess you can sort of say that the odds are stacked against them with two heels against one babyface. The Intercontinental title is sort of in limbo. It doesn't really mean a whole lot right now. Wade Barrett's had it. He hasn't really defended it. There hasn't really been a feud for it to make it sort of a stand out as one of the titles that you really want to win on your way up. It's sort of like you just win it to just hold on to a spot in the mid-card that they might not use you on pay-per-view from on. It's not what it once was, where you were on the launching pad to see if you were going to go to the next title and win the WWE Championship. But The Miz honestly had a different sort of fire, different sort of approach. I haven't really seen this from The Miz before, and I really liked it. He was really taking it to Cody Rhodes at some points of the match. He was really being the aggressive guy. I don't really know how to describe what kind of strategy The Miz normally takes, but it's not one like it was tonight. It's definitely worth watching this match just to sort of see that. And if this is the fire that he's going to come with, The Miz is going to be easily a guy that you want to get behind. Because I really liked it. From there, we went to Damien Sandow going up against Sin Cara. This was the first time in a while that I've noticed Sin Cara's lights. This match wasn't that good. It made me think a whole lot of things. One thing was like, man, Sin Cara's been in WWE for over 2 years now, since he debuted at the Raw after WrestleMania 27 in Atlanta. And there's damn blue lights. I mean, They take me out of the match every time because it's not something that you see for everybody, and it sort of really distracts me and takes me away from everything that's going on there. And I think that's what put me in this whole thought of like, they're sticking a whole bunch of money into Sin Cara, and they really haven't got anything out of him. He's doing jobs on the Bees show. I guess you don't count Superstars because it's only available on online and Hulu unless you live outside the United States. But it's for the least popular show that's on TV, Sin Cara's working jobs, and you got to think they made a big buzz about him getting signed from Mexico. He was going to be a big deal. I'm sure he's got a big contract, one of the bigger ones on the high end of the WWE. He's getting paid like he's a true main eventer, and he's doing jobs on here. I mean, like, yeah, he's the last guy to beat Michael McGillicuddy before he moved on Superstars, but not good that you're paying this guy this much money to do this. Sandow got the win, of course. From there, we went to the last match, which makes no sense at all on paper or anything. But you got the Usos going up against Tons of Funk. Tag team wrestling is always fun, but tag team wrestling to me really doesn't make much sense when you have a face team going up against a face team with no storyline whatsoever. I don't know. The Usos have a new style and a new approach. They're painting their face up because they feel like they have to be more aggressive and change their fighting style to take on teams like the Shield because they got embarrassed by them on SmackDown. That was probably a month ago now. And even though they lost that one match, and every match you see with the Usos, they talk about the Shield, they're never around to help anybody getting attacked by the Shield. When these guys are having matches, the announcers are trying to get you interested in the Usos going on and taking on the Shield. Shouldn't they sort of like stand in and approach these guys? That's what they're going for. I don't know. Maybe they want to stack up these wins because they did beat Tons of Funk in this match, which was the last match of the show. Maybe they're just stacking up these wins to become the number one contender, I guess you can say. But the Usos are sort of like the main eventers of the main event show. I was awfully upset that for some reason we didn't get Justin Gabriel tonight. He's been on every show that I've seen for so long, so who knows how he got left off of there. But as you can see by this review, I wasn't really that impressed by main event. It was what it was. It was only 1 hour. I got through it pretty fast. I didn't skip through any of the matches. I just skipped through the commercials, so it probably only took me about 30 minutes. But it's somewhere in the middle. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens next week. Impact tomorrow. Everybody, have a good day, everybody. Peace out.